Welcome and thank you for clicking on this video. We are Nerds of the Round Table. We talk about Marvel, and more Marvel. I am here today with King Tut.
Yo, it's the Marvel protege in training. Just kidding, I was Anakin in the temple. We got 3 more people with us today. I'm gonna let them introduce yourselves. Go ahead, starting off with Ronnie.
It's your boy, Hades You Hate Me, aka Ronnie, or the other way around. It don't matter. Either way, we're here to chop it on up with some Marvel talk. Now go ahead and pass it on to my boy J-Dog.
Yo, what's up everyone? Jiminy Cricket here. I am ready to talk some strange things with the rest of you. And last but not least, we got Nate Dog.
What's up? I'm off the sauce, and we're here. Chrome Tiger. Shout out to G2, taking down NA. Whatever.
Bro, you just call yourself Chrome Tiger? Is
I just hear a Chrome Tiger.
Fucking
Braylon once gave me
legendary
that name
right
a long
there.
time ago.
It's been a good minute.
Oh man, Chrome Tiger. Here to stay.
Welcome back.
What's going on, people? Future Snails coming in to interrupt past Snails. My bad, past Snails. Just had to interrupt real quick. There's been a change of plans here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and cut these videos up individually. So there'll be individual sections coming out for each video. This video is literally going to be like an hour long. And I figure, it's going to be easier to digest in shorter segments. But just wanted to chime in real quick and let y'all know what the Deleon is real quick. All right, peace out. And then we get like the Illuminati. During this scene, you got Black Bolt, Captain Marvel, Captain Carter, Professor X, Mordo, Mr. Fantastic. And during this scene, Mr. Fantastic actually says, like, he is part of the Fantastic Four to Doctor Strange. And then Doctor Strange replies with, didn't you guys chart in the 60s? Now, I want to let y'all know that, like, the Ant-Man director, Peyton Reed, right? He actually pitched this idea to Marvel at one point. He wanted to do like a Beatles-type Fantastic Four based in the 60s. And I think with Ant-Man 3 Quantumania coming out, the Fantastic Four are going to be... That's going to be the first time that we see them. And they're going to actually explain to us what happened to them from the events of the 60s. And how they came here now, and then like it's going to be further expanded upon in their actual solo movie, which is probably going to take place in the 60s. Also in this scene, go ahead. What?
That's kind of like how they introduced the Fantastic Four in Marvel Ultimate Alliance, the video game, dude. The new one.
Oh dang!
And like the video game is pretty similar to like the first part is super similar to what happened in the MCU, right? They fight Thanos, whatever, Infinity Stones, and so far in the DLC they had like the Celestials as a big threat, and they talked about, and then like the Fantastic Four were gone because they were in another dimension.
That's wild.
The same kind of weird coincidence.
I could definitely see the MCU tying to more modern like comics and games like that. It's just fresher stories. Sorry, I cut you off, Trey.
No, you're good. So on top of the movie thing, I mean the comic also came out in 1961. So,
Bro, homage. They're playing homage, right? Also in this scene, my last thing before Trey takes over. Also in this scene, not in this scene. When Wanda pops in, and his face is Mr. Fantastic, right? This chick says, "You got kids?" He was like, "Yeah." And then what did she say after that, right? She said, "They got a mom?"
Mother.
And he was like, "Yeah." But the thing is, bro, these kids, dude.
Wait. You gotta finish.
I'm sorry.
Good. Then they'll have someone to take care of them.
And then she unraveled that man and popped his brain. But these kids, bro. These kids. Okay. Franklin Richards has been I think is still technically the most powerful mutant to date in Marvel Comics. This man, this boy, this man made Galactus his herald. This man made Galactus his herald. This is how powerful this dude is. And then
Herald just means
Valeria,
follower, or like,
yeah,
right?
like
Or-
Silver Surfer is a herald of Galactus, right? Terrax the Tamer is a herald of Galactus. Fire Lord is a herald of Galactus. Nova, Nikki is a herald of Galactus. Bro, this man made Galactus' herald. And he was dead. He resurrected Galactus from the dead and made him his herald. Bro, Franklin Richards OP. Anyways, Valeria Richards is with Doctor Doom and Mr. Fantastic. They all rotate, right? They all rotate as the smartest in the MCU or in the Marvel Comics universe. So, just like the kids, man, if they already said the kids, the implication from that is they are planning to bring the kids into the MCU, bro. You're not gonna mention the kids, bro, if you're not gonna bring them in,
How
bro.
can I
You can't
reach
do
these
that shit.
kids?
You can't do that shit. It's too much, bro. It's too much.
Well, but do you think it'll probably be like way down the line?
I don't know, man.
They
There's,
maybe introduce the actual team.
I don't know, man. It only makes sense, right? Okay, so they've been gone for however long they've been gone, right? And the other thing is, like, they already mentioned the kid. Kang's coming in. Kang's a descendant of Reed Richards. Reed Richards has to have a kid to have a descendant. So it's like you gotta introduce the kid, and then Iron Lad. That's the other thing. Is Iron Lad gonna come in at some point? Iron Lad could pop up anywhere, literally, because Iron Lad literally is like met by Kang, and Kang's like, "This is who you become," and Iron Lad's like, "Bro, what?" And Iron Lad's like, "Fuck that," and then goes into the past and becomes part of the Young Avengers. So it's like Iron Lad could literally show up whenever in whatever project. So
Hey, yo, he's small.
who? Bro, Franklin is a little kid, bro. Franklin made an entire universe under his bed sheets after his
Okay, so
future self came and taught him how to use his powers.
it's funny, like, so Marvel's like website, when they do like stats on their characters, they have his speed at 1, strength at 1, durability 1, fighting skills 0, energy 7 maxed out, intelligence 7 maxed out. And the first line is Richards is a powerful mutant and travels the universe with Earth's first family of superheroes. Wait, no. Where the fucking yeah, no what? Yeah. The nigga's wild.
Bro, Franklin Richards is OP as fuck. And also, I want to just say real quick, Franklin Richards is supposed to combine like consciousness with Galactus at the end of the main Marvel Universe's timeline, and then upon the next like Big Bang, Galactus and Franklin Richards are then conformed into one being and become that universe's version of Galactus. Franklin is OP.
That sounds ridiculous.
Why is this nigga beating the flesh?
Okay, that sounds like too much. I already can't handle Venom becoming the strongest fucking thing to ever grace Marvel in eternity, but yeah, that sounds like too
That's
much.
the thing, though.
Okay.
Because like, how are they going to translate that to the MCU? Because like they got to tone everything down.
But they
It's gonna
are
be-
slowly raising.
they're slowly ramping
the
up.
power barrier.
Like I feel like
Once we see, like, Adam
I feel like
Warlock,
with
it's
these
over.
powers though, they're definitely gonna get hard nerfed, bro. Like they ain't gonna be able to show those like.
I mean,
type
think about
powers. Like this nigga got.
It was
fucking
only-
dimensions
Well,
in his
Wanda,
fucking
we already
pockets,
know
bro.
can
Like,
warp reality. Like that's the
Well, I
start.
was
Like
gonna say,
we're
it was
already,
only 5 years ago where Thanos was the strongest thing we had ever seen.
and he
That's
snapped
true.
out half a
I
life
feel
in
like-
it.
Wanda was trash. Wanda was
I do
garbage.
feel like though, like there are certain powers that I feel like aren't gonna look good on the big screen.
I
right?
agree.
That-
Oh, no, they'll be-
They're gonna cut. They're gonna
I feel
definitely.
I
they're
feel
gonna
like
definitely
he should be.
tweak it.
That should be like an animated film, right? If they introduce a character on that scale, because like one, the nigga has too much power, and I feel like they'll probably, well, not that they wouldn't make that money back, you know, but they'd spend a lot of money just on his effects alone. You know, I feel like that'd be a lot easier done, and you know, just to get some animation level on like DC level animation.
Also, this Marvel, and I want to just like point out that like there have been multiple times where they wanted to introduce the concept and the being of the living tribunal, which in and of itself is like a fucking hard concept to grasp. So it's like they're thinking of those things, though. They're thinking of those things. So it's like there's definitely, I don't know, man. There definitely could be no cap.
Well,
there definitely could
if I
be
could
like some
counter
crazy
that,
shit
Bashan,
going on eventually. What? Go ahead.
I think the living tribunal is an easier character to understand for
Yeah.
like a noob comic enjoyer or MCU enjoyer, because it's just like, you know, a godlike being that judges you. That's very easy to understand. But like
True.
things like Franklin Richards, where it's like, oh, he's a little kid who can
You gotta
create a
explain
universe.
his powers for
It's
now.
like, oh, wait, how does that work though? Like, how did he get that? Blah blah blah. So like, I don't know. Certain ones are easier for movies or
I
certain
feel
like characters
they'd
in comics.
introduce him in like a what if episode, like, you know, I feel like it.
Oh, yeah.
Be like a
I
what
was
if.
just gonna say that when you mentioned the animation thing, and we're already kind of knocking on the door of the same type of animation that they've done with What If. Like, we were crashing through multiverses in this last movie, just like they were. The only difference was they broke the fourth wall a few more times.
You have been listening to Nerds of the Round Table. We talking about Marvel for 2 hours and a half.
Hades out. It was a great podcast.
Peace out. You know, it was Chrome Tiger in the building. Peace out.
Thank you for watching. Be sure to let us know what you think is going to happen in the future of Marvel. Be sure to let us know what you think about Doctor Strange the Multiverse of Madness. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and peace out.
And if you want us to talk longer than the movies that come out, leave a comment, because we'll be glad to do this anytime. Peace, love, and chicken grease.
We do this too much. We do this too much.
God
Life.
damn, it's been like 2 hours, bro. Peace out.
20 minutes.
That's wild.